second just so he has the extra drive check for the first or for the next attack?
Personally, I think Mason should go first in order to get to the grade 3 faster. Once he gets to grade 3, he'll be able to +1 for every drive check because your opponent isn't
That's
doing
fair.
an extra drive check.
So
And eventually he'll be able to guard easier.
How do we
Oh, sorry. It's broken. We're not going to put them through because it's like broken.
Okay. All right, so that fixed that. Smorks.
That's fine. Alright, sure, that's fine. They can't run the deck list, so you're going to do that.
All right, sweet. No deck list, but we basically know Mason's deck. Kevin's deck's pretty vanilla, so.
Very standard for the grade 1 7Cs. I played it about last weekend. It was very interesting.
Yeah.
His starter will probably be the new starter that came out of the new set.
I think
The previous set.
The
previous
one
set.
that you could just like sack in like beginning of main phase. You can just mill.
Yeah, what was it? Mill 2, look at the top card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it on top or bottom and then draw a card. Above average.
That card is so good. You don't need to counterblast. You can just do it on turn 1. So usually the safety net for Gear Chronicle players is with Calibum. So you go first, you get into grade 2, spin their starter. But unfortunately for Mason, this isn't the case. If the opposing Grand Blue player is smart, he'll use the skill right away.
Right. So, and the worst case scenario is like Calibum isn't even that good in this matchup. Like, that's his one like non-G card, other than the card that allows him to time leap, which that actually we'll probably see play. The one that lets him time leap before G, before he has G break.
Oh yeah, that card. If it boosts the Vanguard, you can Soul Blast 1, time leap it, get a grade 2, get an extra attack
That'll
off.
probably see a lot of play.
Well, that's just hoping, but if I recall Mason's deck list, he only plays 1 copy of that card.
He does only play 1 of it.
So that's a tough sell right there. He'll definitely get Calibum. There's 3 Calibums in his deck. Hopefully he'll get it just to get the grade 2 because it's 8K. With the 7Cs deck, you'll be stuck in grade 1, 7K, get an extra attack off.
All right, so I guess they are just shuffling, finishing up their things.
Another important thing to note with Calibum, when you spin a card, you have to reverse it to get grade 1 less. If we see Slash Shade, do you think Mason will spin that back for him to get a grade 1? How important is Slash Shade in this matchup?
Slash Shade is very important just because it's an extra attack and it's just an 11K. But all right, so they are starting. They are right. All right, Mason rides the.
Okay, Mason does decide to go first.
Yeah.
Oh, the stand trigger. So good.
It is above average.
He looks at the top 10 cards of his deck and then mills 1 from it.
It's like old Captain Knight kid, man.
Well, it looks like he got the grade 1. So if you guys don't know, the grade 1 skill is you can retire a grade 0 and bring it back out.
Yeah.
And you can just do that with the stand trigger you just placed, so you get an extra attack off right now.
But there was a question. No, Kevin and Mason have not played before. This is their first time facing each other in the tournament. I believe that's the helmsman.
Yeah, that's what happens. Oh, there goes the mill.
So it looks like 2 helmsmen.
Ooh,
man.
that's
all right. So he already
brutal.
has the setup.
That's brutal. So if you guys don't know what the booster does, when the Vanguard attacks, he can mill 2 cards to gain, what was it, 4K?
I think it's 3.
3K?
Because he hits 17.
Yeah, it'll hit good numbers, so yeah.
Or no, because it's a 6K, so yeah, it does gain 4.
Yeah, so yeah. He'll mill 2.
Oh.
Okay, that's good.
Helmsman, that's fine.
Mason will guard. Mason's turn, draw. Let's hope Mason can make a comeback
here. He has
here.
the History Maker in hand, so I know he has the 2.
Oh, he has a Mellum too. He'll probably play it out because...
Yeah, you just, like in this matchup, you just need to go face. Hopefully he doesn't get the...
He definitely has the Chrono Jet G in hand.
Yeah, I think his only hope is that his opponent just doesn't mill the Slash Shades like they're the very bottom of the deck.
Oh, he got a damage trigger. Oh, he got it. Mason got the grade 1.
All right, so Mason actually does have a chance.
Mason's in sort of a good spot right now. Oh. Yeah, he hasn't had slash shade yet, so that's good.
I think that's like Kevin's like main win is when he gets the slash shades in, he can just swing for 11.
$14 column lanes. Man, this is brutal. Mill 2.
Crit trigger. Okay.
Oh, the crit.
All right, defensive trigger. That's good. That helps a lot. It still swings for 14. But that one's 19, I think.
Yeah, that's definitely 19. That's a 19 key column lane.
But let me see. All right, there's the Calibum. That's unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
I mean, it's not.
Oh no. Mason has 2 Crotojets. That's not good.
I think you just call him at this point. Like,
I don't know if you would call it. You might have to use it for your defense. Oh,
maybe.
yeah,
Okay, so
Mason
he's got
calls
the
it.
girl. So I guess he could, with that card, what could he do? Oh, well, he could attack with Mellum and then time leap with the girl. Or attack with, yeah, I mean, attack with Mellum, attack with Vanguard, use the girl to time leap Mellum into a
No,
Calibum.
that's not what happens. So, the card behind Chronojet time leaps itself.
Oh, okay. But even then, you could still call it Calibum, and then just get like the spin for the card that's boosting the Vanguard, because that card's very
Yeah, that
good.
definitely is important. Definitely important to get rid of. Russell's deciding if he wants to guard this or not. This is 18k. Column lane. Good numbers.
Oh man, this is such
Stand
interactive
power,
Vanguard. I
that's
mean,
good.
that's good. Stand trigger's good. It adds more pressure.
Oh no, Mason decided to attack a rear guard.
No smorking today. Gear Chronicle, arguably the best deck, gets countered by just grade 1s.
Oh, we saw one of the key cards go into damage zone.
Which one? Oh man, I believe that card is when it's brought back, it gets +2.
No, so the card's effect is, if it's in the drop zone, you can drop a 7 Seas card in your hand, and if you have a 7 Seas Vanguard, you can bring it out.
Oh, okay.
And then for every card you bring out to the rear guard, it gains +2.
Oh wow, that's actually like super solid. I'm sorry, I'm not like familiar with grade 1 Rush. I've barely played against this deck.
Essentially, that's another key card in the deck, because it can actually hit column lanes. Oh, that means he has a Slash Shade in the drop. Or he's hoping to get a Slash Shade. I didn't see him mill a Slash Shade yet.
Neither do I. Oh, yeah.
Oh, he has one. He has a Slash Shade.
All right, so this, yeah, Mason's trying to figure out, is like, how do I survive this?
Okay, we're going on to round 2, guys.
Game 2, Kevin Russell takes it pretty dominantly. Good old 7 Seas Rush.
Attention, Circuit Series Pokemon players. Your pairings for the 5th and final round have been posted. Once again, Circuit Series Pokemon players. Your pairings for the 5th and final round have been posted. Please find your name and table and prepare to begin the round. Thank you.
All righty.
And awesome Harvard Vanguard's commentary. The finals over here.
But so, with Mason down a game, do you think he's going to choose which, or do you think he's going to go first or second?
I'm guaranteed he's going to go first, because you just saw in the last game, Mason went first, and then his opponent just rushed him like straight out of the gate. So I don't know. We'll see how Mason deals with this situation. But Mason needs a lot of luck on his side. He didn't get any damage triggers that could have turned the game for him. No draw triggers, no heal triggers. It was looking pretty downhill.
Yeah, like I think the key point is he needs to get like early draws or early heals, just something to like keep him low. Because if he can stay low, if he can stay low when he gets to 3, I think he'll be able to balance
Mason
out.
does decide to go first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
That's a good decision. Ride your PG. Oh, the stand trigger again.
Seems above average. Oh, I think I saw a slash shade.
Oh, will he go for a slash shade or will he go the other one?
Okay, so it goes with, oh, he got the starter. With the grade 0 that lets him, I think, mill 4?
Mill 4, bring it back. He's setting up for plays. Oh, he discarded the slash shade.
Oh, unfortunate. Unfortunate for Mason, man. He is
Oh my god, this is
ideal
this is
setup.
brutal. Super brutal.
Last time I saw something this
Oh man.
ridiculous, Odysseus was at 4. Let's see.
If this were to happen when Mason was at going second, it would be bad because he would have milled the slash shade and would have brought back the same turn.
You're right, yeah. Well, no, he couldn't have because it counterblast 1.
That's what I'm saying. If Mason went second,
Oh, yeah.
he would have had the
you're
counterblast.
right, you're right. Double, or let's see, Calibum and Uerter. For the damage checks. Mason, I think, is going to try and ride to 2. Trying to figure out if these cards do anything.
His opponent has 2 cards in hand. He's probably going to no-guard all these attacks. What is the play that Mason's going to do? Is he going to focus on the rear guards?
I think
that's a bad idea.
Uh,
Honestly, because like
probably.
he's going to get the starter back and then mill additional 4 cards.
okay, so he's spinning that guy. He's probably going to go get the stand trigger. Yep.
Yep. Stand trigger. He's going to mill again. Pick up 1. Place it behind the Vanguard. Good idea. Well, actually, I don't know. What do you think?
I think Vanguard's fine. If he's just going to activate the ability, it doesn't really change anything.
Oh, no. I think he's going to retire and bring out a 7K. So it will hit 14.
I guess that's fair, yeah.
Do you mill another starter? Is that what I see? Grade 0 starter?
Oh, yep.
Yep. He'll be able to get 2 back next turn.
So good. Just 8.
Go past. Oh, perfect guard. That's not looking good.
He needed like a draw trigger.
Oh, yep. Yep. How important are draws in this format, do you think?
They actually vary a lot. Bushiroad's really promoting the stand trigger format since they basically saw 0 play. But I think a lot of decks still get away with running draws. Gear Chronicle, I think, can only run 2. I think more than that is just iffy.
It is. Looking at Mason's deck list, he's playing 4 Waters and 1 of the Cat.
Yeah.
So that's 5. He's playing 4 Heart Thump Workers and 4 Heal, so that's 8. 8 plus. Yeah,
He's
only
playing 2 draws, and then I think he's playing 1 of the Zodiac Time Beast crit.
Yes, 1 Crony Valley. Yeah, so 5 crits. It's not looking good.
He's only milled 1 trigger so far.
From my experience throughout this entire tournament, I've ran into a lot of opponents playing a lot of draw triggers. It's actually really helpful against a Gear Chronicle matchup because you're getting pecking in, so those extra draws, that extra 1 card makes a difference.
I guess it does you do make a good point on that part. I'm so used to playing like Kagero where I just have to run draws, so.
It's gonna be on the stream, but not stream this. Unless the Yu-Gi-Oh! Grandpa.
Alright, let's see.
Oh, there's this. Oh, does he have 2 Slash Shades?
I think he does.
He probably does. Oh man, there's
Yeah.
1. Oh no,
Oh.
he didn't have the second Slash Shade.
He's already saying you already played it, man. You already took your hand off. That's the card, dude. I'm sorry.
Oh. Mason's at 4 damage. Oh, top deck the second Slash Shade now.
And he has 2 face-up counterblasts. So this is going to be a painful turn for him.
Did this?
I think the stream just cut. Well, this is unfortunate. Oh, no, we are back up. We are back up. I have no idea what just happened there. That was odd. But pretty much nothing's really happened. Mason, I think, is like, come on, trigger check.
Do you think Mason will survive this turn?
He has 4 cards in hand, averaging 5 attacks.
Mason has 5 cards in hand. One's
Oh,
a
he's got
Chrono
5?
Jet, one's a PG, one's a draw trigger. And we know he drew 2 cards from the crit trigger and from the draw trigger that we don't know of.
I think he may be fine. He'll at least be at 5. There's no way he can guard all the attacks.
So for those of you guys just entering the chat, we're in the final rounds. It's Mason Clark versus Kevin Russell. Mason Clark is piloting arguably the best deck of the format, which is Gear Chronicles, and Kevin Russell's running the the Grand Blue 7 Seas Grade 1 Rush deck.
The counter to the best deck in the format. All right. Let us see. Now, I've seen a lot of some players. They were playing that Cray Elemental card that allows them to be G-Break,
Oh yeah, that card.
Twitterer or whatever.
Twitter,
Yeah, and it was.
Oh,
it-
heal trigger! Something Mason really needed.
Holy crap!
Oh, really good.
Do you think that Gear Chronicle could fit Twitterer? Or do you
There's
think
no
just-
room. I don't think there's room.
Neither do I, but I know there were some people talking about it. They're like, oh, maybe we can run Twitterer to help counter this, but it's just.
Even then, to counter the 7 Siege Rush, you would have to draw that card.
Right.
Drawing a 1 of is really difficult in the Gear Chronicle deck when you can't time leap for it.
They should just give Gear Chronicle a Conra. What could go wrong?
Okay. Pretty sure Mason's going to drop his other Chrono Jet on the board. He probably has another card in hand.
Not Ullr? No, we are using the Zodiac Time Beast heal.
So if you guys don't know, majority of Gear Chronicle decks are playing with the Zodiac Time Beast in a situation where if you're on Chrono Jet G and you're on a GB2 skill, you can just drop your triggers to have them gain power through Chrono Jet G.
Which is very good. Alright, so he's basically doing the same play, just trying to power it up.
16k to Vanguard, no guard, Mellum. Oh, is that what I think I saw?
That looked like,
Oh, that is another PG.
yeah, which just aren't useful.
Game state is even, 4 damage to 4 damage. Kevin Russell has 2 cards in hand. Starting to activate. Oh man, another Slash Aid.
So many shades. I mean, Kevin's at 4?
4 damage, 4 damage.
Four?
4 damage to 4.
Which is actually like,
Oh, he's looking. He thinks he might mill himself out.
yeah.
It looks like he has less than 10 cards in the deck left.
I mean, I've discussed with Mason about like what his thing is going against Gear Chronicle, and he says that like one of the main things is you can just mill them out if you just stall long enough.
So, someone mentioned playing Quintet Walls in the Grand Blue deck. What do you think about that?
I think Grand Blue doesn't have that much controlled mill, and you could just recklessly deck yourself out. I think that accelerates the deck out.
I also have to mention, like, I do agree with that, but also because of how Quintet Walls play, you're using 1 Counterblast. That Counterblast is super important to get your Slash Shade
Exactly,
play
yeah.
off.
He's trying to figure out. If he can
Mason's trying to
survive.
figure out how many triggers he has left in deck.
I don't think he's seen a single heal. Or no,
Yeah,
he's seen
yeah,
that
you
one
see
heal.
the one damage heal. Oh, he got power.
All
Super
right,
good.
so good.
It stops the
Wow.
Slash Shade play.
Holy crap. That helps so much. All right, here comes the Shade. Luckily, Shade can't really do anything. I mean, it can attack History Maker, but that's pretty much it.
No pass. Critical.
Oh,
Everything on Slash Shade. Critical on the other. You know, honestly, Mason could play the PG as a booster for the Vanguard. It'd be hitting for 17.
Which
That
is-
makes a good number.
Right. Okay. So he blew both of his PGs for this. I think he thinks he can win because his opponent only has 2 cards in hand.
Yeah, Mason should drop. He has 2 intercepts, so that's 10k. He got a crit trigger in hand. That's another 10k, so that's 20k shield in total. Can Mason pull off 2 damage going through 20k?
All right. So there's Delayed Blazer swinging for 9. Swinging for 16.
Oh, so he does. He can do what's the? Oh, he's running out
He
of
has
cards.
6 cards. Well, Mason is not like, other than the defensive triggers, he's not really seen a lot of them. So
He hasn't seen any draw triggers yet, except for the one.
yeah. So
So
I
it's a 2 to pass. Oh, Mason heals. Super
Good,
important
good.
heal.
do you just go all effects Vanguard? Like, yeah.
All effects on Vanguard. Nope.
I mean, that's fine.
Over 15 minutes in last minute food or drink. Again, players, the concession stand will be closing.
What is
So the opposing Kevin, he's thinking about calling the starter back out. You
Right.
think he'll mill out if he keeps doing that?
Well, he now has 5 cards in deck. He mills.
Nope, he decides not to.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if he mills to 4, he goes down to 1 with the drive. He can't attack with Vanguard. He's he'll deck out and lose this one.
Mason has 3 cards in his hand to guard. He has a 10k shield, 5k shield, and another 10k shield. And he also has Delayed Blazer. If he can win out, it'll be super important. Let's see here. He's
He's counting the triggers. 1, 2.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
There are 2 triggers and 5 cards. So all right, just making sure he got a slash shade. He's trying to figure out if he can do it or not, which he can.
I think Mason's safe, actually, to be honest. If he takes his damage, it'll be fine, because he has
Yeah.
2 10k guards. He can guard the Vanguard and the rear guards, and he can guard the slash shade that's going to come out, because he only has 1 counterblast.
Oh, that's so good. He hit another defensive trigger.
Oh,
Holy
too good.
crap. That is so good for him. Mason, the luckiest
Oh,
Vanguard
he
player.
hits the crit.
Yep. Oh my gosh.
Power to slash shade.
Yep.
Critical to the other guy.
All right. Mason's up. The guy has 1 card in hand. He does have double intercept. I think Mason just goes Vanguard here next,
Definitely. Vanguard hit. Hope
Yeah.
for the crit trigger.
because that way he can't just freely take this next attack. Yep. He has to figure out if he wants to guard this or not. I think you do guard this, honestly. But,
So, if he decides to take
okay,
this...
so he no guards.
1 damage.
Let's see.
Yeah, he guards for it. He knows he only has a few cards left in deck. He has 2 cards left in deck.
Huh. The unfortunate part is he also gave him a counterblast so he can do slash shade.
Yeah, it's true. He can make a slash shade play. Oh, that's 3 attacks. Mason only has 3 cards to guard with. Mason has to get a heal trigger on this one.
He's only seen 2 heals,
Yeah, only 2 heals so far.
so he has the chance. If he gets a heal trigger though, he will be the luckiest Gear Chronicle player I've ever seen. thinking out his plays.
I think Mason should just take this hit. He can't guard everything.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
All
there
right.
you go.
We have the next Invitational champion.
Yep. Kevin Russell, your invitational champion with 7 C's Rush. Burn deck. Red deck wins, basically, or in this case, blue deck wins. Well,
Do you think this will be a new contender? Will we see more Grade 1 7C's Rush deck?
not after Worlds.
Not after Worlds?
Not after Worlds. I think this deck is like, it's way too uninteractive for what Vanguard wants. I think they'll just like nerf it. I think they'll like ban some, or they'll do